Hi guys, welcome back to Unbox Anything. Today we'll be doing vases. So we'll be doing iPad 4th gen vases, the iPad mini 4. And this one obviously came out in 2013 and this one came out in 2015 September. So there is a difference of 2 years, but we'll see if that makes any difference and what to look out for. I mean, in case you are thinking of buying and you want to compare. So I'll go ahead and yeah, I just wanted also to point out that these have already been opened, so I'm just doing basic review. It's not like I'm gonna be unboxing them right now. They've been opened, they've been used, so I have an understanding of them. And yeah, let's just go ahead and alright, just look at the box. Obviously this is quite bigger because the iPad in here is bigger than that one. So the mini is the smaller one. If you see the sizes, it's not too big, not a big difference, to be fair. That's 7.9 and that's 9.7, so they just switch the numbers the other way around. I'll just go ahead and open it. Here we go. We've got the 4th gen and then we've got this mini 4. Oh, it's on the other way around. So straight away, just zoom in for you. You can see that there's already a few differences. Here we've got a normal button and this one's a fingerprint one. So this is the fingerprint one, and we've also, the cameras are still in the same place. They don't look a bit too much different, except you see the differences here. So they've made obviously the frame a bit skinnier with the new iPad, the mini, whereas this one was the same this side and all around it. So you actually made it bigger when it's really smaller. So with this one, it's a lot skinnier in the side if you compare it to each other. And also just take a look at the screens now, see the difference between the screens. I'll just show you I don't think it's a massive difference really. Here we go. Obviously the mini 4 is 7.9 and then this one is 9.7 inch screen. We'll go ahead and look at the back. We've got the iPad logo, we've got the Apple logo, we've got same here. So obviously this was in gold color, that's why it looks different. It's not dirty. A lot of people think it's dirty, but it's not. It was just the gold one. A lot of my friends think that anyway. So the difference of course is this one, which is a major difference. So the best thing is that this one is the best thing because it comes with 2 speakers. Whereas this one comes with 1. Now if you've watched my review on the iPad 4th gen, you realise that one of the cons that I mentioned is the fact that it's only got 1 speaker there. Because what happens if you're listening to music or audio, and let's say you have it this way, let's say you've decided to listen to your music and you're holding your tab and you're holding it like this, you're not going to be able to hear the music. The reason to that is because the speaker is just right where you have to put your hand, so you'll be covering the entire speaker. Whereas with this one, of course, they've made it better. They put the speaker right there, so even if you're holding it like this, you can still hear music, and they put 2 speakers instead of 1. So in terms of speakers, the mini, the new one, is obviously better than this one. In terms of size, I would say that this one's a bigger size, and obviously if you're looking for size, the 4th gen is the one to go to. Also, the other thing that we have to look at is the camera themselves. The camera are almost in the same place, but obviously the cameras are different. The mini obviously has a better camera because it's a newer version. Let's go ahead and look at the earphone jack, still in the same place. Just this one's there, that one's there, and then you've got your on and off still in the same places. On and off also there. And then you've got your sound up. The sound one, it's there, and then this one is, the sound one's there and there. Then this one you've got your turning the ringer on and off, it's there. And whereas with this one, they don't have one. That's a disadvantage. So with the mini, you don't get the button that lets you turn the ringer off and off, or off and on. So basically the ringer is that thing you use to turn on the sound, and off. I'll just show you. So see that? It's gone off. Ringer on, sorry. Now I've switched it off, so in case you have a phone call, it just goes on silent, or if you have an alarm set up. But yeah, so this one has that, but this one doesn't have it. I think that's the whole point of it being mini. Maybe they couldn't fix the button there. Obviously they could, but I think they just wanted to make it different. So yeah, just watch out that this one does not come with a ringer button, so you'll have to do it manually or something. I suppose you just have to turn the volume all the way down, yeah, like that. Whereas with this one, you can just press one button on and off. So yeah, what else to look at? So both of them of course come with Wi-Fi. So now we just go ahead and take a look at the brightness. So turn this bright up. See, yeah, it's equal. The brightness is equal, so you won't see any difference really. I mean, from here, obviously, I know the camera doesn't show it properly, but from here, this is a bit, obviously, because the background's clearly the same. This one's coming off a bit. This one's coming off the Mini 4 is coming off a bit a bit brighter than this one, but it's not a massive difference. So, but obviously, it probably makes a difference in the graphics and if you're watching a video. So yeah, we'll give it to the Mini, that it has a bigger brightness, but the gap is... Yeah, but the gap is really the same. There's not a massive difference. Okay, now we'll go ahead and test the camera. So camera, we'll just come here, test the camera, see how it is. Just use these headphones. So you can see with the 4th gen that the camera is pretty decent. Let's zoom in, zoom out, zoom in, zoom out. It doesn't really fall in line with what you're doing, so I feel like it drags a bit, so it doesn't do everything as I'm doing it. Not on my speed, which is something not to expect with Apple products, because they're always in line. But obviously, because this is a 2013 product, you expect a bit of that. But in general, that's the zoom in. I'm zooming in on a beat. You can see that that's really a clear quality zoom in. So zoom out, that's great. And video looks great. Obviously, something you have to watch out for the 4th gen is that the videos are really zoomed in. I don't know why. It's a lot with the tablets, especially Apple ones. The video come a bit zoomed in, because check, that's the video and that's the photo. See, there's a massive zoom in when you come to video. Like that's zoomed in. That's our first bad thing obviously about it. It doesn't let you zoom in, so I can't zoom in when I'm in video. Let's try to record it. Nope, you can't zoom in. So with the 4th gen, when you're in video, I'm afraid you won't be able to zoom in, so just keep that in mind. And now we just go ahead and have a look at this camera. Alright, so this one's almost the same as the other one. It does drag a bit as well. As you can see, I'm moving, but it's moving a bit late. It's not moving as quick as it should, so it drags a bit. They're clearly the same. It's just that this one, the light's been a bit... It knows how to control the light, so it's not too much light, if you notice that. It's not too much light, it's controlled, whereas this one was a lot brighter, as if the light was out of control. Whereas this one looks more natural, which is good. So we'll go ahead in video, and the video here, you can zoom in. Sorry, just 1 second. See, you can zoom in video mode on the iPad Mini 4, whereas you can't do that on the iPad 4th gen. So if you're looking for doing videos, I would suggest you go for the iPad Mini, because that will let you zoom in, whereas this one won't. So just go ahead and try test the apps. We'll just open YouTube. I'll just make sure it's closed first. There we go, close it. So I'll just try to open both apps at the same time, see which one runs faster. So yeah, this one's a lot faster. The Mini is clearly faster than the normal the 4th gen. If you're opening apps, I mean, this one's not even loaded, and it's all using the same internet, which means that it should have loaded at the same time. But this one's not loaded, and this one's already loaded. So that's something to keep in mind, obviously. So you'll have your internet faster on the iPad Mini 4, whereas on the 4th gen, we're still loading. We're still stuck in 2013 loading. Yeah. I'll just wait for it now, see if it comes up. Try to refresh, see if it comes up or nothing. I don't think it's gonna load today. Let's try to open something. Well, the videos are working, maybe. Alright, that's not loading, so yeah, that's something to look out for, obviously. So that will not be loading in time, whereas on the iPad Mini 4, it just loaded now after 10 hours. But this one's not loaded, and this one's already loaded, so that's something to keep in mind, obviously. So you'll have your internet faster on the iPad Mini 4, whereas on the 4th gen, we're still loading. We're still stuck in 2013 loading.